students. Today we will solve practice set 2.1 of chapter 2 real numbers. The first question is, classify the decimal form of the given rational numbers into terminating and non-terminating recurring form. Now, to solve this question, we should know the following rule. If the prime factors of the denominator of a rational number are 2 or 5 only, then its decimal expansion is terminating, and if the prime factors are other than 2 or 5, then its decimal expansion is non-terminating and recurring. It means to solve this question, we have to find prime factors of denominator. Okay, so let's see the first sum. The first question is 13 upon 5. Now to find out whether 13 by 5 has a terminating form or non-terminating recurring form, we have to find out the prime factors of denominator. Now the prime factors of denominator, that is 5 only because it is a prime number. So 13 upon 5 is nothing but 13 upon 5 only because the prime factors of 5 is 5 only. Now here we can say that here the denominator has 5 as its prime factor. Okay, right? And as per rule, if the denominator has factors 2 or 5, how it is? It has a terminating decimal expansion. So therefore we can say, therefore 13 upon 5 has a terminating decimal expansion. Okay, let's take one more sum. So this is sum number 5, 11 upon 6. So let's find out the prime factors of 6. Now the prime factors of 6 are, we can divide it by 3. So 3 2s is 6 and then 2 1s is 2. So the prime factors of 6 are 3 and 2. So we can write here 11, 6 can be written as 3 multiplied by 2. Now here the denominator has a prime factor other than 5, that is 3. Okay, so here we can say, here the denominator has a prime factor other than 2 and 5, and therefore we can say 11 upon 6 has a non-terminating recurring decimal expansion. Okay, let's see second question. Write the following rational numbers in decimal form. That is, we have to convert this rational number into its decimal form. So first one is 127 upon 200. Now to convert this into decimal form, we have to simply divide it. Okay, so let's divide 127 by 200. So here 127 is divided by 200. Okay. Now see here, 127 is smaller than 200. So we have to add 1 0 here by putting a point, decimal point. Okay, so we have to take a decimal point here and we can add 1 0. So now 200 and 1270. How many times we can take? 200 6 is 1200. So let's take 6 times. 200 multiplied by 6 is 1200. So here 1200. Let's subtract. So 0, 7 and these two are zeros. Okay. So now we can add 1 0, 700. 200 3s is 600. Right. So again after subtraction we will get 0, 0, 1. That is 100. Now we can add one more 0. Okay. So 200 multiply by 5 is 1000. So here we can take 5. So 200 multiplied by 5 is 1000. After subtraction we will get 0. So here this rational number is converted into its decimal form. So we can write here, therefore 127 upon 200 is equal to 0.635. Okay. Now let's see question number 3. Okay. Write the following rational numbers in P by Q form. The first question here is 0.6. On top of 6 we have a dot which shows that this digit 6 repeats. So 0.6 dot means, or it is equal to 0.666 dash dash dash. That means this 6 is repeating. Okay. So we can show it with a dot on top of 6. Fine. So let's start. We have to write the P by Q form of this decimal number. Okay. So let x is equal to 0.666 dash dash dash, which is equal to 0.6 dot. Okay. And let this be equation number 1. So we have taken this 0.6 dot as x. Now here, as only one digit is repeating, we will multiply this number, this decimal number by 10. Okay. So let multiply it. Multiply equation 1 by 10 on both sides. Okay. So here we are multiplying this equation by 10 on both the sides. So therefore 10 multiplied by x is equal to 10x. Now 10 multiplied by 0.666. So what will happen here? When we will multiply with 6, this decimal point will shift towards right by 1 position. Okay. So we can write this as, when it will shift, we can write this as 6.666 dash dash dash, or same can be written like this also, that is 6.6 dot. So let this equation be equation number 2. So now we have two equations. We will subtract first equation from second equation. So let's write it. Subtracting equation 1 from equation 2. Okay. So let's write them. So we will subtract the left hand side from left hand side and right hand side from right hand side. So 10x minus 10x minus x equals to. So here we can say 6.6 dot minus what we have here on right hand side, 0.6 dot. Okay. So 10x minus 1x is 9x. Okay. Now how will we subtract this? You can do in rough. 6.6 dot we have minus 0.6 dot. So subtracted 6 dot, on top of 6 we have a dot, here also same, so it becomes 0. Okay, then point as it is. 6 minus 0 is 6. So its value, see, we don't have to write this 0, so we can write 6. Okay, so that means 9x is equal to 6. Now shifting this 9 on right hand side, we get x is equal to 6 upon 9. Okay, now we have a common factor here, which is 3. So 3 3s are and 3 2s are. Fine. So therefore we got x is equal to 2 upon 3. So this 2 upon 3 is the p by q form of 0.6 dot. So therefore x, the value of x was 0.6 dot. So which is equal to 2 by 3. So this is our answer. Okay. Let's see one more sum. 15.89 bar. Here we have to write this 15.89 bar in p by q form. Okay. Now here 89 bar, it means here the digits 8, 9 are repeating. Okay. So let's start. Let x is equal to 15.89 bar. Okay. Let this be equation number 1. Okay. Now, as 2 digits are repeating here, we have to multiply by 100 on both sides of equation 1. So, let's multiply. Multiply equation 1 by 100 on both sides. Okay. So after multiplication, we will get 100 multiplied by x is 100x equals to. Now 100 multiplied by 15.89 bar. Here we are multiplying it by 100. So this decimal point will shift towards right by 2 places. Okay. So let's write it 1589. So it has, the decimal point has shifted 2 places here, and then 0.89 bar. Okay. So after multiplying by 100, we get this. Okay. So let's this be equation number 2. Now again, subtracting equation 1 from equation 2, the way we have done in the first sum. So what we will get? 100x minus 1x. Okay, so this is x here, which is equal to 1589.89 bar minus 15.89 bar. Now you can subtract this. 100x minus 1x is 99x, which is equal to. Now when you will subtract this 2, you can subtract here 1589.89 bar minus 15.89 bar. Okay. So how we subtract? Here these two are same, so it will become 0. Okay. Now 9 minus 5 is 4. 8 minus 1 is 7. Then 5 and 1 as it is. So the answer here is 1574. We can ignore this zeros. Okay. So here the answer is 1574. Now to find the value of x, we have to shift this 99 on right hand side. So x equals to 1574 upon 99. Now this cannot be reduced further. So this is our final answer. So therefore x means what? X is 15.89 bar. So therefore 15.89 bar is equal to 1574 upon 99. So this is the P by Q form of this decimal number 15.89 bar. I hope you have understood exercise 2.1. Solve the remaining sums in your notebook. Also solve the sums which I have solved. Okay, thank you.